recoil ain't in a knife stroke, is a drawback. So knuckle up, or just bitch out and go fall back. Man, we could all scrap. Load to a fall clap, swing to a draw crack. Shells on the floor mat. Old school Keenan and Kel. I'm with all that.
What's really scary about a killer is if he's intelligent. No country for old men, that's why I make him look irrelevant. If I body you, I'll melt the gun down, destroy the evidence, then mold the metal to a chain and where your body is attached.
If I'm robbing you, you won't see a face or have a glance. Yo, we don't. Yo,
niggas with their phone crazy.
Wow.
I'm sorry.
I'm gonna keep doing my thing, but like the gun, I should keep it with the phone and keep it ringing.
Two pussy for pistol use. This a big death. I got faith on my hook. They'll be missing. Being gangster ain't the wild. Niggas get dead.
It's the old school machete. I get to hacking like a computer geek. Jam it down her throat, she look at you gaga. Roll up on her, bust it on her like a drive-by. What is John Doe? Cause there ain't a bad boy in the head of Sean Combs.
And I sparked this one to Errol, Spence, y'all. Not the fight that I thought it would be. I thought it would be a better fight. It's the guy who I thought would win. You know what I'm saying? I kind of knew Crawford would win. I went for him in my predictions. Knew he would get this fight. Any dog can have his day, but the focus on that man was different. You don't see a smirk from that nigga. He ain't playing with nothing. You know what I'm saying? So he set his goal and he became the first multi-divisional undisputed champ of all them weights or whatever. You know, like, so he's the first of something. My boy made history yesterday. It wasn't just that he won this boxing match against a rival. He actually did more than that. He set like such a mark for himself now, man. He's put himself in history. So salute to Terrence Crawford for that great fight. Great fight. Errol Spence says he wants this rematch. I mean, cool. I do not see it being one of those fights where you can come back and dominate how you just got beat in that fight. So it is what it is. Do we want to see what's the next we want to see for Crawford? You know what I'm saying? Do we want to see some, you know what I mean? Is he gonna have to Javante, a couple of people? Anyway, also like we got a lot to see, man. We got to see with boxing, man. Boxing is turning up definitely. So Errol Spence, like I said, I expected more. I expected more of a fight from him. I definitely did. Good. It was good overall, though. I'll say that. It was a good fight overall, exciting match, man. But as far as what Spence was putting out, didn't like it. The fight before that, I really didn't like the fight before that, the Cabrera fight. I really didn't like that fight neither. You know what I'm saying? Seemed to drag out. A lot of fights was the other fight was another fight that was good. Like I said, it was a good night of boxing. Good night of boxing. And the only reason why I didn't like Cabrera and what's his name is because they did what's his name Cabrera had his hands so low. I don't know why. I don't know why Cruz wasn't knocking this thing out, man. Like I was frustrated kind of watching that. You know what I'm saying? But good night for boxing, man. Let's see where this goes from here. You know, a lot of shit talking gonna be done, man. Do we need to see Errol Spence versus Ryan Garcia? Somebody, you know what I mean? Like we'll just see it mix up and see what goes on, man. Different fights they can sell, man. Big fights happen. Yeah. So we'll see who Shakur Stevenson got to fight. Who, you know, Haney gonna get to, man. We'll see what's up with this boxing shit. Just Jimz, man. The reason why I said it's just Jimz in the title is because man, Jimz is still going on, y'all. Jimz is still going on. He is mad at everybody, man. I told Jimz what I think he should do. That was my suggestion. I think the only way you make up for something like this, and if people see what I mean by this, man, they'll kind of co-sign it, right? So like you got a former person in jail, he goes to jail. He goes, yo, man, you know what I mean? Or he tries to tell the youth, change your life instead of third. That's kind of like the goal when somebody is rehabilitated, right? They're always like spreading the message of their rehabilitation. If they recovered over drugs, they covered over you know what I'm saying, gambling, whatever. They usually are advocates for what they, you know what I'm saying, just overcame. Why wouldn't Jimz start something that is not out there? I don't see it out there, not prominently, but something that combats racism, that is the rehabilitation of racism. You know what I'm saying? Why, if you really realize what you did was so wrong, why can't you be part of the rehabilitation process for others who face that? It doesn't make sense. So I don't really believe you. That's a cap. If you ain't down to fight the cause that you so-called was, you know what I'm saying? Bro, perpetuating that is just bugged out, my nigga. So like I said, man, I don't believe nothing Jim's talking about. I really don't believe. I don't even think it matters to the people. You know what I'm saying? It's corny that a nigga like that is in the culture and you think he just do stupid shit. Like, really, it's to the point where niggas see you might, like I said, man, lay low for a minute, man. And before you think you're coming back, you ain't just coming back in the battle rap. You're not, that shit is unhealthy to even think. I don't even know why you even considering that, man. You should really, like I said, form a unity with them other guys in that category, man. You got to form another unity with all them former racists and possible racists at the moment. Talk y'all problems out in a group meeting on some AA shit. Listen, if you truly feel sorry for what you said, you'll be like, yo, he not even wrong. He not even wrong in no way. How am I wrong? Right? Usually you talk to the youth if you were a troubled youth. Right? Do you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't see how that's not a logical answer for everybody. You know what I mean? For Jimz, all of those guys, man. Get together. Y'all have a group that combats the racism system that is put into this world. You know the system because you fell a part of it, right? You became a racist through the influences and other stuff in your life. So why wouldn't you go out there trying to spread the message of positivity, changing racism? It's like you want to just be like, oh, I learned my lesson, guys. I'm sorry. And you want everybody just go along. When it's like, bro, you really didn't learn your lesson. And you are showing that it's something to just sweep under real quick. It's like, when that needs time, it needs to be in really an introspective look on that. How are you not seeing that? The importance of that. Listen, man, it's an ugly thing, man. And nobody, you know, it's crazy. Nobody wants the worst for you, Jimz. You act like niggas wanted this. Certain probably people who hated you, but fuck them. We're not talking about the people who were supporting your channel for years. I've been watching your channel for all that time, bro. And that's just that shit nasty, my nigga. You know a couple niggas in this industry, bro, who fuck with me like personally, my nigga. For you talking about, yo, I've been to Slave House or I've been to this nigga house, my nigga, that shit corny, my nigga. You know some of these niggas personally, and you trying to use them to help your scenario when if you truly was wrong, you would face your consequence. If the backlash is you not being outed by the community, accept that if you truly are sorry for what you did. People don't be understanding that. You can't force forgiveness. You're not entitled to you know what I'm saying? You're not entitled to none of that. Not when you're in the wrong, especially. You know, He said, "Oh, I don't deserve." What's funny is this is from the same person who says, "I don't deserve everyone's forgiveness, but everyone deserves my apology." That's crazy to think that you think everyone must forgive you, must whatever, because you started to see you losing subs because you lost 3,000 in a day or two or whatever, and you see it keep declining because people are noticing. Oh shit, I'm fucking subbed to this bastard. You went through short hours. He puts out a blog saying, "Yo, guys." First, he said it was a joke, right? Said it was a joke. Then you put out a blog completely sincere with apologies and shit like that. Then 12 hours later, because the backlash was still there, you continue and get mad. You get actually, you flip it and say, "I'm angry now." You do what women do. You said, you flip it to say, "I'm angry." What's up, son? How's it going? You flip it to say, I'm angry because y'all, everyone deserves forgiveness. What did you do 10 years ago? Bro, that's not what we talking about here. You caught now, nigga. Son, come here. Oh, you go play that. It's my son crazy. He just came in. Say hi to everybody. Say hi to everybody. My son, right? You know what I'm saying? So, like, you gotta understand, bro. And look at it. All right. What's it? So look. You gotta look at it like this, James. You cannot be thinking that you are deserve some type of you. No one has to give you forgiveness. No one has to. You have to actually earn that. So like I said, back to my suggestion, bro. Start a group with these guys. You should be proud of it. Start a group. Yo, listen, man. These are all them people who are former racists, and you know who some of them are, or whatever. So let y'all get together, talk about it, man. What is it? Your grandparents influenced this on you? How was that effective, right? What did they do? Did they watch certain programs? Did they put certain book and literature in front of you that kind of was influential? Where you looked at, did you get taught history differently? You know what I'm saying? Each schooling was, yo, bro, we're not talking about something that this is a system built, bro. You know what I'm saying? This is a system built. So just talk about it. Talk about the change that came within you. I really feel like it's fake, and it's coming from a fake place when you do that. When you say otherwise. How? If I went through drugs in my life and I see how it ruined my life, right? When you recover from that and realize you damn near saved your life because of that rehabilitation, you want to spread that. Yo, my man, look at you struggle on these drugs. You need to change your life. Let it go. Put yourself in a pro. Everything you wrote that you need to say that's going to change another racist person. Because you just seem to perpetuate it and think that every wrong should be forgiven, not realize it. I'm like, you're not entitled to nothing. This is where that privilege comes in. See how that privilege comes in? You just feel like that's your right to be, yo, man. How y'all mad at me? Why the culture want to cancel me? My nigga, you said some of the most vile shit in the culture. You every racist thing that happened, you topped it. You beat it. Like, and so you try to act like it's not that big of a deal when there's nothing more racist when you did 60 comment tirade on different levels, children that you were, yo, bro, you would come on, bro, you're disrespecting kids, women, entire races, and think you need to be forgiven. If that ain't privilege, I don't know what to tell you. The funny is you're so privileged, you think that because you said sorry and you were wrong, that it's okay. That's crazy, man. The thought process of that, the the selfishness to think that, yo, man, listen, everybody else's feelings, fuck that. Especially the people who you really never talk to the people directly involved, right? You don't know how you treated that black woman. Yo, we don't know what happened to that black woman. And I hope that didn't affect her life how you probably wanted it to. You crept your way in this culture. You infiltrated this culture because obviously you disliked it. So that's an infiltration. When it's something you're against, which was black people, you infiltrated this. and unwelcomely. I don't think you realize that some people look at you as the plant now. Were you the plant? Were you the plant by a racist group? We don't know, bro. I'm not trying to directly, yo, bro, being realistic. Could you be the plant? Let's say there is a group wanting to dismantle hip hop and get internal into there. Yo, who looks like the plant? If you guys don't, the DMEs and all of you guys don't kind of straighten that out, I'm not gonna lie to you, bro. Y'all gonna look like some plants. Y'all gonna look like the reason a lot of is being perpetuated. And I ain't gonna, you know what? I'm not gonna go further into that because I know where I'm going with this, and I don't think you guys know where I'm going with this. But for you, Detroit DME, Just Jimz, Avocado, man, listen. I really think that you guys and motherfucker, I don't. If I see you niggas, I don't know where my mindset gonna be. Right? None of y'all niggas can do nothing to me. I'll beat fuck out of all y'all niggas. Right? All y'all niggas pussy to me. All of y'all. And that's just going to a street level. That's the smoking NY talking. That's not the, oh, let me give this nigga advice, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Like, we get on different levels fast into the game. You got the smooth, calm and talking. Then you got the nigga that'll fucking ravage and savage you, bro. Like, so I'm telling you, Jimz, stay away from this culture because I know a lot of people who would want to put hands on you. And so it's just right now, let the time go by. Right? I really think like you should do. If you really for the black man, right? You'll get through what I said, man. Get together with some other white racists and yo, really get down to your problems. Why are we spreading this? Why was our parents spreading this? How do we stop it? Because it seems to be an evolutionary thing, right? The last generation of racism, right? They carried themselves differently. The racists before that, they all evolved to this new form of racism, how they hide it and act with it. So, Jimz, you really don't, you can't fuck with the niggas who are really woke. They already see it. You know what I'm saying? So, you got to get up out of that, man. Like, get up out of that hole, bro. They got you in that hole. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. You know what I'm saying? And so, ladies and gentlemen, I'm gonna go over the Killswitch card real quick. You know, I'm gonna skip back to battle rap, man. Listen, I was giving this, and later on, listen, we got a later show. I'm just right now chopping it right now. This is the morning. I gotta do something. I was supposed to go live last night. I was saucy. I didn't want to come on here slurring my word. Yo, my nigga, that fight was crazy. I didn't want to do that. So I came here next day when I'm good. Killswitch Battle League. Y'all see the league. Let me show y'all this card, man. Let me show y'all this card if my computer will let me. If my computer will let me. Oh man, if my computer let me. You gonna let me? Come on. Oh, this computer just like it'll boot me when I want. I do something with this browser probably, but all right. Pretty sure. Did y'all get to see it now? So we have got. Should I start from the bottom? I'm gonna start from the bottom of the card. LaChill James out from Ohio versus North Star. He's New York, but I'm not sure if it's Brooklyn, Queens. But all right, we'll find out. LaChill James versus North Star. You got Tig Leggy versus Timeless. Tig Leggy is in the Maryland area. I think Delaware. If I'm not, I really got to find out. I'm not that Baltimore. Might be around that ish area, DMV-ish. You know what I mean? Versus Timeless from the Midwest as well. You got Cash Only. Same. He's down with Tig Leggy. So he's going versus Bracera. You know what I mean? This is an in-house Killswitch. This is an in-house for Killswitch. Cash Only is an in-house. He been here. You know what I'm saying? Briss been here. Killswitch. So this is one of those that's like in-house. It's fire. You know what I mean? So Rock you heard. So Rock you if I have to say Rock, you're not really a battle rap enthusiast. So Rock is in everybody's battle every fucking where. He was in 4 battles that were at 4 different states on the same day. I don't know how that nigga does it. He's like multiple man in fucking X-Men. This motherfucker can clone himself. What's up? But Ciroc is everywhere at the same time. So Ciroc versus Champ. Champ came through Killswitch last time. He definitely did his numbers versus Cash Only. So that's a battle y'all can check back. Good battle, man. So we'll see how that go. I'm not doing no predictions right now, or which is I don't know the specific rounders. I know a couple of 1-rounders, a lot of 3-rounders. So we're gonna figure it out. You know what I'm saying? But Reese, my boy Reese, coming back to battle Busy D, pause. But Busy D gets busy. So let's pause. But he does. He turns up, my nigga. Reese turns up. We know Reese got punches, so we gonna see how this go. We got Don Marino, who battled Reese, actually. Connectively, I see what you're doing, Bless. But Don Marino, who battled Reese on Killswitch, check that out. He's going against King Animal. Don Marino versus King Animal. And King Animal has recently been on RBE. You know what I'm saying? I remember he lost to a guy named Smoke of NY. That dude is fire. Nah. Y'all should go check that out. Classic, me and King Animal. But yeah, man, listen, King Animal's been on the run, man. So I hope he proves what he got to prove versus Don Marino, who is established. And we know that. So let's see King Animal make a name for himself and turn up. Now we got the OG Moon. I got one of my favorite battles of mine personally is with Moon, bro. High tension, like we was about to rumble in that room. 2 motherfuckers who looking like, you know what I mean? Like we're not playing. So me and Moon was a crazy one. He's going versus Zuda Shooter. Zuda is not fucking with me ever he's not on my level to get that close to Moon. But Zuda is good enough to win. I'll say that. Zuda is good enough to win. Not better than me in any facet of his life that he would want to be. If y'all see me and Zuda got history, he got to die one day by me. I'll tell you that. But Moon versus Zuda, fire one. I can't wait to break that down in my predictions. Ish Moolah versus Cash Money. Let me say something about Ish Moolah versus Cash Money. That was supposed to happen before. So for the fact that this is happening now, and both niggas is dangerous. So imagine if it was supposed to happen before and it didn't, and both niggas is dangerous. You have a dangerous battle that is like a bomb because it was hold over. Niggas stop the time for a second, they let it breathe, but that bomb gonna go off when it's time to, bro. So listen, that's a fire one. Ish Moolah versus Cash Money. I know that's gonna shake the building. Next we got Ty Law, who I battled this nigga too. I battled most of this card. I see what you're doing, Bless. You like, he battled, Smoke battle Briss, Smoke battle King Animal, Smoke battle Moon, Smoke battle Tyler, Smoke battle. I see what you're doing, Black. I see what you're doing. Whatever. And I'm not on the card. All right. Let me let that slide, man. Let me let that slide. All right. Tyler versus Speed Dollar. And Speed been on a fucking roll. I was at the fucking trenches tryout with Speed. Speed was comfortable fucking bull. Speed was the most comfortable nigga that day. Speed, if rapping was like comfort, that nigga was chilling on a fucking lounge chair. Relax, bro. I'm just letting niggas know. Speed was too comfortable in that room. Everybody else looked like they was fucking trying to get it together, this, then, the third. No, Speed was not playing with nothing. Nothing. So, you know what I mean? I definitely expect a classic from Ty Law and Speed Dollar. 2 guys that definitely, this is one of those. Next, we got J Murder. What it do? FT Dub, nigga, fuck the world, don't get fucked by it. You know what I mean? Listen, versus Dot. It's Dot. Yo, my nigga. Niggas who wear those socks not go on. So this is Dot, bro. This isn't, listen. I'm gonna say this. I want to say who I'm going with, man. I don't want to say who I'm going with. None of that fire battle. Fire fucking battle. I don't know what to think, yo. This is crazy. J Murder versus Dot. I don't know, man. That's listen, Brooklyn is gonna light up that day. Brooklyn's gonna light up that day. So we got the main event, Head Ice versus Gwitty. Wow, Swirl Star, we name that albums, the algorithm, all of this, Gwitty. So yo, Head Ice versus Gwitty is, yo, listen, like I said, this whole card looks fire. It looks fire, and I like how the build is telling if you start from the bottom of the night, that means it's going to keep getting crazier and crazier by the end of the night. I like the momentum. These are fire battles, man. These are fire battles. You know what I'm saying? So I definitely feel like Killswitch came back with a crazy one. I'll do a predictions with I definitely want to get a mixed panel on that prediction for the Killswitch card. I want to get a mixed panel of mixed personalities to give different, you know what I mean, different feedbacks on who they think gonna win and shit like that. You know what I mean? But definitely, I definitely think that that's gonna be a fire card. Oh, it's good. Dave, salute. My guy Dave, I didn't even see y'all in here. My fault. I just seen your blog on Jimz and DME. You sounded like an idiot. Hey, J Biz, you want to pull up? Because you could. How do I sound like an idiot? I really want to see how I sound like an idiot, J Biz. Come on, J Biz. And J Biz, I know who you are. I'm talking about in the comments. I'll be seeing you float around. So J Biz, you be in his chat section, shit like that. J Biz, how was I sounding like an idiot? If you want to comment, you can tell me. You can jump right in. You could jump. I listen. The StreamYard link's right there. You can pull up. I'll put the StreamYard link. Tell me how I'm an idiot. We can talk about it. Detroit DME didn't want to talk about it, right? Nobody else wanted to talk about it. So J Biz, if you'd like to come up and talk for Detroit DME, you could, because he was in the chat, my live, that you see me talking about Jimz in Detroit DME. He was in the chat. So what's good? How's it going, Cynthia? What's good with yo, my guy, LaChill James was good, man. I just announced the card, so when y'all get a chance, LaChill, please share this for me. Promo this, you know what I'm saying? Put it out there. But Jay, if you want to come in and tell me how I'm wrong about the gyms, and if please, in this comment section, since we got a couple people, I want to ask a simple question. Jay Biz thinks I'm wrong for saying this, y'all. Am I wrong? Right? Jimz says he is no longer racist, right? And he sees that he was wrong. If he's wrong, should, like everyone else who recovers from a problem, right? Like a recovering alcoholic, they usually start supporting recovering from alcoholism and rehabilitation. They usually support that. They come up with groups. They express themselves and talk their feelings. Do you think it's wrong for me to say he should get with other former racists or people who have been in controversial things in this culture and address everything, come up with solutionary problems to this issue? Please, in the chat, does that sound crazy? That's what I pretty much said. So how am I wrong? And what J Biz is talking about, Detroit DME in the live you're talking about, apologized in the live and said he was wrong for saying the N-word on a song. So are you defending Detroit DME saying in a song, this is for my niggas and my white boys too? So you separated us? You didn't even say this is for my blanket niggas. This is for my niggas. He said, this is for my niggas and my white boys too. You just separated us and then called me a nigga. It was almost a sneaky way to call us niggas. But if you would, J Biz, you want to address that, J Biz? I just seen your blog on Jimz. You sounded like an idiot. That shit had me. But if you can't come defend it, you can't say nothing. I ain't see your name pop up. Till you pop up in the live, I can't even believe what you said. I believe that you might even be a troll account of his. You literally might be a troll account of his. Yeah, this J Biz could be a Detroit DME troll account. It's not like it's impossible what I'm saying right now. Detroit DME. I'm not saying you definitely are, but you could be. because you didn't decide to cam up. You didn't decide to talk about this. You didn't even come up and say, let me talk about it. So that sound like this could be one of your Kenny Lewis pages. And if it is, and you put a black man as the avatar, I don't know what to say. If you put B Magic as the avatar for a Kenny Lewis account of yours, that's even worse. Yo, so like I said, man, J Biz, I know you are. You've been in these in the circle before. You gotta, as far as like a profile, as far as a sign-in profile. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, man, I don't want to have to body y'all. Y'all gotta understand. I come in here tactically, right? You said I sounded like an idiot, but I came in here tactically, and you had no answers for it. Who's that? Dave? Oh, it's Dave. I thought it was gonna be one of them, Dave. I'll pull you up, Dave. You hear me, Dave? What's up?
Hey man, all I gotta say is this, you know how I be like. I don't get in the middle of people stuff. You know what I'm saying? Even when it's with people I fuck with, like I stay out of it. I was saying both of y'all hilarious to me. Like you sitting there purposely saying his name wrong, trying to troll him, and then he sit there. Think he called you the foot of Dot Mob or something like that. Like y'all feel hilarious. Oh God.
No. Look. And I told him I got no personal. If I had personal hard feelings versus Detroit TV, I would try to go to bar 7 and pull up on that nigga. Real shit. I'm a pull up nigga. You know what I'm saying? That's that. On my channel, on this channel, you can go back and see why. Look at the blog that says why I pulled up on my last op. In there is a clip of me pulling up on that nigga block. I'm that type of nigga. All I'm saying though is, bro, when it comes to like, all right, the jokes and all of that, cool. The foot of Dot Mob, I laugh that off. I'm a wave gang nigga. I'm with the jokes. But when it comes to serious things, right? You can't jump in the chat and say that the culture needs to forgive you for something that you were wrong in, right? Detroit DME, in that blog, though, I do admit he has said he's sorry. He said, yo, I should not have said that in that song. I should not have said the N-word. Clarity. And that took, mind you, that took me actually breaking down why he should. I was like, it took me going, bro, don't you realize you were wrong? It took me going in there, and he finally did it. I applauded him. I said, bro, you apologize for that. Cool. Now, I said, am I wrong for this? Now, see what I'm saying, Dave? I said, Jimz, you can't be mad that we're mad. I said, the one thing you need to do is show us you're genuine. For us to believe that you genuinely learned and feel and are sorry and remorseful about your racism, why don't you become like other people who rehabilitate, try to change others? I said, why don't you bring in the avocados, the anyone else, let's say anyone else dealing with a racial in this culture specifically, because this is the culture you're in, right? This is the culture that is the most that you're distraught, is upset at you because you're making blogs every 8 hours. You're blogging about and changing your mood in every one. Your one is a joke, next is apologetic, the next is angry that we're not forgiving you. The next is complete revenge, and you want to now get at everybody. So you're going through these phases, and I'm just telling the nigga this. How am I wrong? And J Biz wants to say, Smoke, you sound like an idiot, which I know specifically. I know J Biz. I've seen the little community he's in, the little lives he's in. You know he's in the Detroit DME's live. You know that. So I'm not even going to go nothing. I'm not even going to go too deep on that because I know either that's DME on a Kenny Lewis account or one of his people. But I don't give a fuck. The point I want to make is the real point.
Business is just a fancy little biz.
Cool. It could, but I know he's pro DME. Obviously, you're pro DME if you came because it's a blog on Jimz and DME, and he said I sounded like an idiot. But the point I'm trying, the one thing I was saying was talk to your own people about this and change this within your people, because it's hard for me to change a white guy's perspective on black people.
Right.
So why wouldn't it be easier for a white guy like Jimz to change other racist white people? Because he obviously is connected to them because these are the same people retweeting your racist quotes. You know who directly they are. The girl in the poll, the tweets, all of that. You know who they are. Get her to change too.
Well, I don't know you probably didn't see because it's unlisted. If you go on EBS channel, there's a direct link to it. You know what I'm saying? He further elaborated the reason why hers, and the people they responded because all those accounts
I got
don't
you. You back?
exist
All
anymore.
right.
Yo, I didn't leave. You left.
I did. It looked like you jumped in and out. All right, cool. No, it's all right. Whatever.
Pause. But yeah.
Pause. Yeah.
No, but he was like, he pretty much said that, you can only see a hit the way his responded because all those other accounts they're no longer active or deleted or some crap like that. But like my thing is, my thing is this is like, I said this once, I said it multiple times, like regardless of the fact of like Jim's, with all due respect, you sat up here 1 minute, you had us thinking that you're Puerto Rican. You wanted to be known as being Puerto Rican, da, 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 da. Then Rome comes out, said that you're Greek, part Greek, whatever, what have you. Then you're like, okay, well, since I'm part Greek, you start leaning more towards the Grecian side of you afterwards, right? So now now that you leaned into that, you know, now that it comes out that you said these disparaging remarks about, about us black folks and our culture, of course we're gonna look at it in extreme because it's like, dude, 1 minute you're Puerto Rican, now your Greece was essentially white, more or less. And now so of course we're gonna look at you a certain type of way. And then especially because of the fact of like when you go down the timeline of all this, it's like, this was 10 plus years ago. You were damn near battle rapping at that time. So you were in the culture that we were damn near in the culture making these type of remarks. That's what makes this look bad, you know?
There's
And
no
then
way
it's
you
like,
changed. There's no way you changed much in a year or a span or whatever. That
uh-huh.
when you stepped into battle rap, you all of a sudden are no longer racist. All these, because the type of shit he was saying was full on racist. It wasn't like slightly like, it wasn't like, you know what I'm saying? Like this was full on racist comments, bro. You know what I'm
I'm
saying?
gonna
This
be hon-
wasn't.
I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna be honest. Some of those tweets, not even Nick went. I don't even think Nick Fuentes has said anything like that. It was crazy, you know. And then that's the
Bro,
other thing. And that's the other thing. Is like your whole apology is like the whole apology is like it didn't sound authentic at all. It just sounded like you were just trying to once again you panicked. We're like, all right, I'm in trouble. I'm in trouble. Let me go ahead and try to get this off the chest. Da da da. Instead of just sitting the top, so you rush through the apology, so it makes it sound ingenuine. So now people you make people on your head, on your helmet even more all the time. It's like, everybody wants to be. This is what everybody wants to be like. Oh, as soon as something happens to them, they immediately want to just jump on a live or jump to record themselves to try to get it out the way or da da da. You see what I'm saying? Instead of taking your time to sit there and be like, you know what? Let me formulate my words, my thoughts carefully about what I want to say, so can't nobody sit there and say that that way I cover all my bases like I need to, right? No, everybody wants to be like, I'm just gonna go ahead and do that and let it be. Like that's why people make it mad at Easy because Easy waited damn near freaking a whole month to talk about whatever situation. Then didn't really talk about it. That's a side point. Um, but he waited till the heat built up the momentum. Like, all right, now I'm gonna go ahead and address it more or less, and then it is what it is at this point. Like I give Easy props for that. He's like, I'm doing this on my time. I'm not finna respond to y'all because y'all want me to respond. That makes no sense. I
yeah,
respect the person more that wants to take their time. Or even if you did the apology blog, all these other blogs you've done after that, it's too much. But which is ironic because you the one that sit there and made a blog saying that y'all head ice, you're doing too much. Wave, you're doing too much. Cola, you're doing too much.
yep, yep,
Easy, you're doing too much. But you're the one that's doing the most.
that's a
All
fact.
you had to do is make your apology blog, go quiet for maybe go make your let your channel go quiet for a week or two. That way everything dies down because about 2 weeks from now we'll have somebody else that's fucked up in this culture, or we'll have battles popping where everybody will be doing that, and then Just do what you want to do. No, you decided. I'm gonna do my apology blog. Oh, next video. Oh, I'm still gonna sit. I ain't not leaving battle rap. I'm still gonna blog. They're like nobody needed none of that.
Yeah. Yeah. And I just feel like it was so selfish, bro. It's everything selfish. You know what? All selfish. From the
What's up,
beginning,
talk?
everything is about him. Everything's
Mhm.
about him.
Mhm.
Everything's about like, all right, like I went through this when I got knocked out, when I was scrapping on stage. You know what I'm saying? Like everything's about him, right? So now it's about, yo, y'all can't forgive me. What did y'all do 10 years ago, fam? What type of person were you 10 years ago? Nigga, I wasn't racist. Like, I wasn't, and you know what is crazy, right? Yo, here's crazy. I'm going to show
Is
you
it?
something. Hold up, Dave. Let me
What?
show you. I'm going to break this down why it makes me want to punch him thinking about what I'm about to tell you. Listen to what I'm about to tell you, Dave. I
Okay.
know and have seen hundreds of racist things
Mhm.
over these years, such as Emmett Till, even to recently, Emmett Till. The
Mhm.
woman admitted she lied,
Mhm.
did not get tried on anything, that this young boy was killed.
Mhm.
Bill Cosby got women speculating they on his ass. This woman admitted it. Shit like that. That's little things. That's not counting the George Floyds and the racism we countlessly see. Sandra Bland. I don't want to go down a list. It's a crazy list, right? We've seen
Right.
all of this.
Right.
And I don't even go on tirades of hatred towards white supremacy as much as he did towards blacks.
Uh-huh.
I've seen this. We know of what they've done to our people, and I'm not online going, the white racists out there are the worst people on earth. I'm not going, these are the piece of shit to the planet. I'm not being racist towards the worst that we have evidently seen in front of us.
Right.
That is insane, bro. And the worst is, topping all of that, he's going, y'all don't forgive me?
You want us to forgive you immediate. That's the other thing. Is like you want us to immediately forgive you. Dog, you haven't even let this story rest. I think he wanted the forgiveness like at what 24 hours, less than 24 hours after the whole thing got exposed. Like, dog, like it don't work like that, especially with all the things that you said. Like a lot of like people gotta be able to sit there, process, gotta sit there, think about process, gotta think about what you said, really process it, and then come up to a conclusion about okay, do we as a people do I want to forgive him or not? Can I move past it considering the fact that he has done other things that are positive for the culture. Like you didn't even give us that choice. Like you sitting there saying, "Do y'all don't forgive me immediately afterwards?" That makes people not want to forgive you.
Yeah.
If you hadn't even did it, if you hadn't did that, if you had just did what I said, go dark for a week or two, come back just talk about battle rap, nobody would have cared because everybody been talking about battle rap. Yeah, you probably wouldn't have gotten no views because of the whole. But shit, at least you could have literally did what Vada did. Vada talking about battle rap, been good ever since. You see what I'm saying? Or even Black Compass with the whole bootleg thing. And that what they do again went silent, came back for 2 weeks, and started talking about battle rap and stuck to that. That was it. It's really that simple.
Yo, it's I really think that, and I hope fans and people who view and watch understand that, like J Biz making this comment, right? J Biz
Mm-hmm.
making this comment is crucial to it's such a big thing in this culture, right? Let me show you why it's a big thing, right? This it's got B Magic's avatar. B Magic is the guy's avatar. I just seen your blog on Jimz and DME. You sounded like an idiot. And I just told you what I said, Dave. I merely said you should get together and form groups with former racists if you guys have truly been rehabilitated and are sorry for what you did towards a whole race. Why don't you internally try to figure out and fix the problem within your own community? How is that wrong? How am that? Why? How did I sound like an idiot saying that?
I mean, I don't. I can't speak. I can't speak. I
Even
can't
if
speak.
it's not agreeable, how does that sound like an idiot though? This is where I'm telling you, this is a Kenny Lewis account of somebody's. This is either Detroit DME. I doubt it's Jimz. I
Yeah.
really believe it's DME. I doubt it's Jimz. Do you see what I'm saying? Jimz is not even concerned about my channel. And he's more concerned with the easy tweets and all of this. You see what I'm saying? No, I'm being real with you. I feel like that's a DME account. The worst is if DME, if you really made this account and you put a B Magic, a black man as your avatar, because you didn't come up here, J Biz. I never seen you come up. You've commented on my channel before. DME is the commented on my channel multiple times too. So now it's really leading me to think this is a DME Kenny Lewis account. I'm not even playing. Like, what else could it be? Because you didn't even want to pull up and talk about it. So even if you're just a strong supporter of DMEs, I don't even believe that. I literally now am really leaning towards, because I felt like you would have came up and at least said your piece.
No, a
You
lot of
came
people
up.
like to be in the comment. A lot of comment people like to be just in the comments.
No, and there's people with Kenny Lewis accounts who that's where they get to truly express themselves, because DME knows, oh, yo, Smoker literally pull up the Detroit and smack. He literally pull up to your bar. I pull up to your bar. I'm the type of nigga to pull up. We're gonna make it a spectacle. We're gonna go world star.
No, but hey, Smoke, we did sidebar. I do I do feel like you kind of, I don't want to say this. Like when you was on Harlem, and you come and you were like, what you said that DME pretty much did the same thing as what Jim said. I thought I'm like, yeah, Smoke.
No.
That's a bad
I
narrative.
didn't say that. I said this. Number one,
What?
and yes, and also yes. Don't try to diminish what he did. Let me explain to you what he did.
Okay.
And it's simple. Rap is very particular, right? And this is not just a random person making music. This is a person who critiques rap. You're Detroit DME, you critique rap, right? You're a rapper, you're a former rapper yourself, and your song says, "This is for my niggas and my white boys too." What in the fuck does that mean?
Right.
You white boys here, niggers here, and that was a chance for you to call me a nigga and say over here, your section. Yo, bro, I'm very particular. We're particular with these words. So you wrote that in a song, got in there and recorded it. You didn't think maybe no? Or maybe I'm just going to leave niggas, which still, you look like fucking Dustin Hoffman. Where do you think you could say this? I'm being realistic with you, Dave. We're being realistic. He would never say that in people's faces. Say what you would say in everybody's face. Were you going to perform that on stage? Nigga? We talking about the real... Yeah. Dave. One thing about me, Dave, I'm just going to keep it 100. 100. 100. I'm not on songs saying cracker. I'm not going, you cracker ass cracker, or saying something, you honky, or saying something. Why we don't do that? Why we don't do that? They want to say nigga so bad. We don't want to say cracker. We don't want to. It's not like we want. It's not like an urge in us. You know what I'm saying?
Well, some of us. I'm not.
That don't know. For real, bro. I ain't cap you. Maybe a South dude. I don't know, because the niggas, the people I know, niggas, even with niggas, they don't say cracker. That's not our go-to. We gonna just say white boy. We'll
like
just say white boy.
But like you said, that could be a regional thing. Because I've met folks down here that's they go-to. They don't even.
But it doesn't even feel effective.
Right.
It's a diminished word. It's like it really doesn't have value to it. Nothing wrong with, like, if I was a white guy, I wouldn't even be offended by cracker. Like, I just like, you know what I'm saying? And look what my man said. It makes sense. And this is what I'm saying, bro. as you know what it is too. We know what to say, when to say it, and when not to say it. He knew what he wasn't supposed to say, bro. And me as a black man is just telling from my perspective, right? Yo, man, why don't y'all get together and fix that? Because that's not I can't do shit for that.
Yeah, but
I
I don't
can't.
think I don't think DMV is racist though. Cause like other than listen, hear me out.
Mhm.
Other than the song, he hasn't said any other than that. Other than him saying it that one time that said in that
Mhm.
song, right? It's
Yeah.
not like he's done anything that like what Jim's has did, and I don't even
Okay,
want to call.
here's what does he do that's positive for the culture?
He provides entertainment. Some people find him entertaining. Find him entertaining.
It's if it's entertaining that he's negatively talking about black people.
Eh,
He
for
spends
some
more time
people,
negatively talking about, yeah, bro. If we go to his channel, bro, and if we just surf,
I know,
bro,
I
and we
know, I
just
know.
we're gonna all people he's talking about is black people. Even when he talks about white people, he don't go his ham. Even with the
Uh,
gym shit, look at the Jim's blog. Oh,
uh,
Jim's, man, you went too far, man. Cancel him. Yo, with black people, oh, why you that? Bro, I've seen him go crazy on black people for regular shit.
uh,
Jim's, oh, you were wrong for this, Jim's. I would have never did that. Ah, it's over for you now. Even that is light.
uh,
Bro, you were supposed to be slaughtering Jim's for you. Why he ain't slaughter Jim's like he tries to do other people, right?
uh.
Why? Please, Dave, go. Dave,
That's a
you
question.
need
I
to
can't speak for. Look,
open your eyes when a nigga lying to you on purpose. I almost feel sorry that you're halfway naive to it.
yeah.
Because, like, all right, I should. Like, person can completely act like your friend, right? Hey, man, what's up, man? Hey, what's up, man? And this has happened to people, right? The most cases of murders, deaths, robberies, things like that are people getting close to the person, the victim, right?
Mm-hmm.
This whole time we're duped.
Mm-hmm.
And I told you, and that was the point of my blog. Where is Jen? The most important blog you'll ever hear, because these niggas was capping the whole time. Stop the cap, nigga. And the only way we're gonna see it genuine is if you do a genuine. What would a genuine move be? A genuine of, damn, yo, I really fucked up. Yo, I was talking to black people like this. What the fuck was wrong with me? Yo, what the fuck is wrong with my people that we have spread this?
Mm-hmm.
What is wrong with my people that for centuries, we have spread hatred on our children subconsciously in a new evolutionary way every generation?
Mm-hmm.
Every generation is a new, well, we got to feed our children to hate this way now.
Mm-hmm.
And let them manipulate the world this way now. That's what's been going on.
Mm-hmm.
I watch what doctors take care of my babies.
Mm-hmm.
Because of that. Ain't it fucked up? Bro, it's fucked up. We gotta live like that. And a man can't. This is why I be telling niggas they don't understand. You really don't understand the shoes. They act like they understand your sympathy and plight. Imagine you just can't take your kid to any doctor there because you feel like this is the wrong position for you to be in.
Mm-hmm.
A person got your life in their head and can just go, oh, it's complications and things happen.
Mm-hmm.
Yo, bro, I don't play with nothing. This world is very demonic. The worst is the liars. Liars. A lie isn't the truth. It's supposed to make you think that.
Mm-hmm.
And it continues, and it continues, and it continues, right? What was the expected answer? No, I didn't mean racist things like that. You know how many white rappers I know who's never said that in a song? They didn't need to. There's something else there for you to want the urge to say that. If a white guy says, yo, why can't white guys say the N-word? Yo, he wants to just say the N-word. That's what it is. He's a racist. He's just acting. He's trying to casuality life of racism. I ain't stupid.
Here's my thing.
No, he wants to norm it. You don't think that? Or do you agree with that? He wants to normalize it in front of you. That's why he's asking you that.
I feel like this. When somebody that's white or that says that, like, why can't I say this because of my skin color, this that. I feel like I don't think they're trying to be racist because there's a certain way in context where you can say that you're being racist and use the N-word, right? So I don't if a white guy, I think they're just trying to do a lot of them are trying to do to fit in. They just want to be friends, be part of the cool crowd, this, that, and third. I don't think they're trying to purposely be racist about it. I could be wrong though. Everybody's different. Everybody's different when it comes to everything. You could be right, I could be wrong.
Unfortunately, right. So you have like, man, what was this shit? Was it 1800s, 1900s when all these times of like, you went through the world went through evolutions of racism, man, and it now it's 2023. Yeah. It's 2023, right? And it's crazy. At first we started getting like, you got like a little bit. Remember, like the 90s was like you had Rodney King ass whooping. They got an ass whooping. You know why? That was the new. It gained money, attention, and a sick sense of pride from racists, right? So like think about this. Like it was almost like a snuff film for racists. It was like, damn, we got to see white guys beat on a black guy. It's like a fucking snuff film. Fucking turn them on, like type of weird shit. You see what I'm saying? Like this. Let me explain to you. The world became more with it. Like is more, bro. Left and right, things were happening. Cameras, all sorts of fucking choked Eric Garner on camera. The nigga saying he can't breathe, he choked him out. Other nigga knee on his neck, all on camera. And Jimz says, yo, y'all don't forgive me, yo.
Yeah,
don't realize he don't even see how he doesn't see how that is. It's almost equal. You know what I'm saying? You can't weigh on the scale of disaster that and people seem to make it seem like, well, he just said this. Man.
All right, so let me ask you this:
He's gonna have little girls. He's gonna have little girls. He raises. And little boys he raises or whatever, and you putting them out into this world, and it's crazy. You was attacking children too, like. Then you want sympathy, but gave none. The empathy, lack of empathy, comes from him not being genuine. And I think no one could prove he's genuine. I think it's easier to prove he's not genuine. And that's the difficult part, right? Why is that? It's because there's an agenda. An agenda that wants to act like it's not there. The awkward giggle. Jimz. He messed up with this one. Shout in a van. We give you money. Why wasn't it Jimz? We watch African Americans' culture. We're a part of it. Where was the true disgust for what he did? Cancel him, y'all. He put a soundboard on him. Fuck it. And then y'all don't mind being lied to. Y'all don't mind it. When do you see DME chill with some black people who watch battles with him?
I don't even think DME watches. Well, he watches watch parties. But that's the thing. Like you also have to remember, really be chilling by himself.
Yo, bro, man.
I don't know.
Yo, I'm too real. I'm a real nigga. Like I'm a real nigga. Like I'm a real. It's hard for a real nigga. Like it's hard for a nigga who's there. Like I'm in the culture. I'm actually. Yo, what's up, my nigga? Hey, what's up? I'm on the highway meeting, linking with niggas. I'm with the realest niggas. I'm living a real life. I don't do fake corny shit. And these are niggas who's just like corny in life. Like that niggas is corny in life, my nigga. Niggas don't even want to be around you. People don't respect you. If you're around people, they would take advantage of you. You're actually a victim of the world. You know what I'm saying? Like, and here, right? Is trying to make it seem like, yo, man, this is this. But the real you couldn't even walk around me comfortable. That's this nigga. No way you can't. Yo, man, that's the hilarious part, nigga. Because he wouldn't be the same in the same room with me. The whole demeanor would change instantly.
Mm-hmm.
But this is the people some respect and want to hear from. I'm giving you insight with intellect, with better intellect. I'm not twitching it and look like I'm having Tourette's doing it. Battle rap. This nigga's, bro.
For him, but see, that's the thing. For him, and the people that watch him, him doing stuff like that is entertaining. Like, it may be weird to you or the other people that watch him, but for them, it's entertaining. You can't get. If it works,
No one said that, man. They watch autistic people all day. Like the 50 Tyson dude was the first one to really blow up off that.
Huh?
Do you remember 50 Tyson blowing up off that? He was an autistic guy trying to rap, bro. A lot of people are like train wrecks to watch, man. I mean, I know what you're saying. That doesn't give him credit and validity.
Mm-hmm.
All you're doing is, number one, you go harder at a culture that you supposedly love and watch, right? You supposedly love and support. I hate the person doing this shit too, like the whole, yo, I put money in the battle rap. Like, nigga, you make money off it. So shut up. Like, you better put back in that motherfucker.
Hey man, I put money in battle rap and don't make money off it though. What you gonna say?
But that's because you're on a different goal. If you were on a certain goal, you would reach that.
Man,
you see what I'm saying? You just want to. You're out for a certain reason. You're doing your thing for a certain reason.
Yeah,
that's all. Intent it matters, right? But I'm just saying this. It's crazy that people these are like. Here's what I'm saying. Like, you know who you are. If a person sees this video right now, person hearing this right now, you know who you are. If you either you fell for his shit or you did it, right? Now, I'm not trying to say DME is like a scum that needs to leave, this, that, and the third. I think there's a sense of reality he has to hit, though. Like, you don't, this whole gimmick that you think you got, nah, you didn't have to do that gimmick. You had the same fan base. Your shit has been crawling up since it was around that certain number. You see what I'm saying? Which is good. You work it, consistency, and you're gonna gain. But the point I'm making though is just that you think this stick that you got, like the Tourette's, the whole like it's I don't know if it's, I told you it's like Animal for Police Academy. You know what I'm talking about?
Right.
Yeah, people. You think the motherfucker just like he doing weird shit? That motherfucker. That's who he's like. You know what I'm saying? It's a stick, and you know that guy wasn't really like that. That was actually part of his shtick.
Right.
I mean, if y'all like that, y'all like the little Jerry Lewis and little impressions he's doing, basically, y'all can fuck with that. All I'm saying is, I mean, it's a geeky thing to me. I don't fuck with it. I didn't, when I stopped fucking with DME when he started the stupid shit. When he was really covering battle rap in the beginning, he would talk rational, this and the third. He would and he would bring up a good dialogue, and then all of a sudden, it became like agenda based, like URL this, You are, look at the views. These are false views. It was like everything was to prove bad something in battle rap. You know what I'm saying? It was like you didn't go hard at King of the Dot. You ain't go hard at King of the Dot for not doing shit no more. You motherfuckers just turn ass. How y'all niggas turn from like the top league to doing nothing? He ain't go hard on them. Organic. What are you doing, Organic? What are you doing with King of the Dot? He ain't no Tourette's with them. But you want to talk bad about black companies. Every little thing we get, Beefly, new. Anything you get to talk about. Twerky. This nigga's weird, bro. And y'all can continue with the weird shit. He don't want to face me in a dialogue. He's gonna that's a L for him. That's an L for him. In life, like it's nothing he can do in life with a nigga like that. You can't rap better than me. You can't do nothing better than me in life.
I wouldn't mind. Look, I'm gonna be honest with you, and I know probably somebody's gonna say this to me. I wouldn't mind taking some time out my schedule to broker like a one-on-one live with you and me on there. I would moderate it, and then y'all just air out your grievances with each other and see where it goes from there. Because
Look, it's really no grievance. He said my name. I wasn't talking about him. He saw me on Harlem Legend Live. He got mad and he got on his channel talking shit.
Yeah, but you did
went on his channel talking shit. I came and I aired him out one time. He came into my comments and was literally trying to cop please. You know what I'm saying? Like, nah. I'm like, then I said, you know what? And even at the end, when I said, all right, since you apologize, we good. I still said, I'm still gonna roast the fuck out your goofy ass. Just know that. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not okay. I'm not going to specifically try to go get booked in Detroit and come out. I was dead ass like, yo, what leagues is in Detroit right now popping, right? I was about to do a whole battle pro bono. Like, yo, just
I mean, you never know. You might pull up the bar 7. He might, you know what I'm saying, let you get a drink or two. You know what I'm saying? Y'all hash the shit out real life.
Yeah, you see what I'm saying? That's what I'm talking about. And I would respect that. Listen, if he wanted to do that, but like, you got to understand, all of that shit that you do online you ain't gonna do that in front of me. You're not.
But and that's the thing. I don't think like all that. I don't think in real life y'all would have to have sit down and actually have a real in-person conversation. The extra yelling and this, that, and third. I don't think he would do that. I think it would actually be a mature adult conversation.
That's not that. I'm sure it would. That's not even that. But here's what I'm saying, right? That's cool and all, right? That's cool and all. That's actually cool and all. But what I genuinely said about the racism and him being in that scenario, I was being very truthful. I'm being sincere. I think they should form a group. Lex Luthor put on blackface. This is real. Jeffrey, racist rants and remarks. Yo, we can go down the list. If you type battle rap racist, you know how much comes up?
Yeah. But that's the thing. Like I said, we've had some that have done that. Like, you know, like the Jeffrey nigga. Like, you know, cancel that motherfucker. Yes, definitely. But it's like, I don't know. Maybe I just look at
what I'm saying is, don't you see that do you feel that there's a deeper problem that's not being addressed?
That black folks.
It has nothing to do with us. No, actually, it's nothing to do with us. We're talking about a deeper problem within them. We're not talking about them. We're not racist and doing racist things. We're not the problem. I hate when that's like a diversion. No, we get to the source. The source is them and their lineage that's creating that, right? So it's like whether they got it from their parents, but before them, their culture before them, and they have to view how subconsciously they may not notice, but they're placing this on their children because it never has stopped yet. They can't act like they don't even know. Maybe they don't know that they're putting it on their kids, but they're putting it on their kids. You see what I'm saying? So that's what I'm talking about. The deep inner problem is them and it's their infrastructure and internal issue. We can't fix that.
But again,
It's
I don't think it applies to all of them. Like, and I'm not talking. I'm not even talking about the person that you mentioned. I'm talking about the whole race as a whole. Again, maybe my view is skewed slightly because remember my wife is white, so maybe my views are skewed a little bit. You know what I'm saying? But
yo,
for
they
me,
this
I don't see it like that.
did you ever see this clip going around? I just shared it.
Hell,
It's
I've been
it's a
hell, I've
white
been.
guy and a black it's a white guy and a black guy walking
Mm,
down the street, and they're acting like they're blind, and they're
mm-hmm,
trying to hold a random person's hand.
mm-hmm.
So it's like they're acting like they're blind, they're walking with a stick, and they try to grab the black guy. No one except one black dude held this nigga's hand. Even some
Mm-hmm.
black dudes was like, whoa.
Yeah.
Now look, it's a psychological test. The white guy, majority of everyone held his hand.
Okay.
So they didn't say get off me to the white random guy. They mostly everybody, all the
Mm-hmm.
whites, most of the blacks, just I'm telling you, this is you can check my pages. It's been I'll even send it to you, Dave, if I got to. But
Oh, you got. I
this
believe.
is just a subconscious test this is like a worldly subconscious test. It's like the will you cross the street if a black man's coming down the block type of thing. If you do that, a lot of people late at night will cross the block. They see a
Mm-hmm.
white guy, they won't cross as much as that. It's if you do the test, it's just a subconscious thing, bro. And I'm not saying that. What I'm telling you is that that's the problem, because the evident racism that passed down, that's something different. That's obviously intentional, right? That'd be like if they're just like in front of the child, like, oh, those dark people, that's just blatant, right?
Mm-hmm.
Here's where it's subconscious, and they don't even have to say racist things. So
Mm-hmm.
every time a black person's around, let's say the grocery store, if the mother doesn't say nothing, but she keeps grabbing her child like this, every time, right? She doesn't say
Right.
anything. Every
Right.
time she sees a black guy, grabs her, walks with her. She's showing the child subconsciously through her body language. Every time you see a black person, don't trust it.
Right.
So she's embedded this in her child without noticing. She's embedded this in her child.
Mm-hmm.
And she'll say, I never taught her racist things, ever. You understand what I'm saying, right?
Yeah.
And I mean this in a sense to educate people that this is a very indeliberate thing sometimes. But it's definitely a problem that's internal and has to be seen, because those little actions, them little details that they're not noticing, because they're thinking, oh, well, like that, because that subconscious, I can't be racist in society, right? So they have to
Mm-hmm.
hold that, they have to suppress those feelings back, even though they were raised like this.
Mm-hmm.
The same way that if they didn't maybe not have noticed that their parents were doing that the whole time, giving the subliminal racism into them, not noticing. But this is just passed on to our children, not intentional, but it's through actions that in life.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? I really think that, like I said, it's an internal thing that it takes D and me going, yo, what Smoke's saying, damn, that's some fucking truth. If he genuinely understood what I'm saying right now, like I'm not saying nothing illogical. I'm not saying that doesn't go on all facets of life and in different forms of
Mm-hmm.
like, because it can be with it can, you know what I'm saying? It can transfer to anything.
Mm-hmm.
This same type of logic. Everybody gets together and talks about their things, right? There's groups for everything. It's not just
Right.
AA. Gambling groups, there's smoking groups, there's all these people that talk about everything, whether they're stress, depression, pill takings, all sorts of shit, bro. But it's wrong for me to say, and I sound like an idiot to J Biz, because I said, yo, y'all need to figure out y'all problem internally of why we keep finding new racist things, and it's not going to be the end. We're going to probably find something else on somebody. So it's more like, bro, how do internally y'all fight this? But I
Oh
sound
Lord,
like an idiot to Detroit DMJ Biz.
I'm
Detroit
gonna be the
DJ Biz.
I'm gonna be the next person. Why? So you're like, David, the guy from EBL, you got a white wife, he got it. I'm pretty sure he said plenty of racist stuff about us the whole time and stuff like that. Like somebody's gonna try to
No,
put it there.
I don't think so. But I do think you should start being self-aware of what's like what you might not notice. It's tough, man. It's hard to not notice what you don't notice. You know what I mean? It's like, but I'll say this: try
No,
to be aware because it's
that's
sometimes,
fair.
man, sometimes things are purposely subtle around you,
Uh-huh.
and then it leaves you with a question. But the doubt, that opposite doubt, is for that's the person's intent of being subtle
Hmm.
with it, right? So it leads you to believe something. That's the point of being lied to and deceit itself, man. Because it's kind of crazy that, like, and man, it's crazy how this world works, right? Like, does a crazy man know he's crazy? Like, he doesn't know he's crazy. He's just crazy, like, right? He doesn't
Some,
know. He's like, I'm.
some,
So like,
some do, some do.
so they know they're crazy. You think a crazy person's like, I'm walking around crazy, like,
I think some
you.
some of them are self-aware. It's like fuck it, I am what I am.
I've never seen a self-aware crazy person. Like, I never said, I'm crazy, crazy,
But
crazy,
no, but
crazy,
but then it's
crazy,
like,
crazy,
you
crazy.
know, but Smoke, like this is one thing I've also been like, wifey has been getting on to me about, right? In
Yeah.
general, like even using the N word is something I have to work on because it's like my kids are mixed. You see what I'm saying? And it's like because like so prime example, right? My oldest child, she could pass as us folks. The two younger ones, yeah, the middle maybe, the youngest nah. So So it's like it's getting to it's something I've been trying to work on myself to where I don't even try to use that. I'm trying to stop using that word. Period. Take it out my vocabulary. Period. It's the difficult thing for me to do. Because sometimes I'll be like, "You little," and stuff like
Yeah,
that. So
yeah, man.
because it's
Nah,
like
I know what you mean.
because I'm sitting there looking at like I said, the two younger ones, and I'm like. When they get older, I'm like, if the older ones start saying when they get older, they're going to say da 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 da. They gonna get their ass beat because of the fact that they passed like they got the skin tone of their mama. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
So
That's a fact.
uh,
I like I said, I don't want it to seem like I'm on some like. My whole thing is, bro, I can't. A person. It's weird to go how they kind of act like the sorry for this is so nothing. Like it's just like. Even I know, and I ain't trying to diminish what Detroit did means apologies or Jim's. It's more so that it's like y'all know that action is more of a believable thing. You could say whatever. It's
mhm.
not like just saying. I mean, what you want? You want to pout next time? Pout and do it. Like I'm sorry. You might as well do that shit. You know what I'm saying? Put some life to your sorry, because if that's what you think is just gonna merit it, like you better make that shit a scene, motherfucker. Bring that shit like Denzel would or something. Well, listen, god damn it, all this. I'm sorry.
My bad. If you hear a lot of scraping, I think I'm making eggs.
Yeah, man,
And
but I
somebody
definitely
like,
think, man.
Dave was up there cutting the crack down. I'm like, oh Lord, somebody out.
What's that cooking and sizzling in the background? Yeah, man. I don't know if you've seen, but Bless dropped a crazy card, man. And,
I
and,
seen
and there
I
was a
seen I seen you was up here talking about it. Fucking up this.
yeah, that's one of those, man. So
I got
I'm gonna
also I
do a
was
prediction for that. I'm man, right now I got a lot of work to do, so I'm gonna keep blogging. But if y'all see me looking tripped out, it's because I'm writing these new materials for these battles, man. And you know what I'm saying? So it's gonna be crazy. It's gonna be crazy. Definitely, I got the trenches shit coming up. I got Harlem Nights coming up. We got the. I'm gonna be on a TV show. I'll let everybody know a secret. I ain't gonna give too much details. I'm gonna be on a TV show later this year.
Uh-oh.
Uh,
Smoke on bags and bodies, season 3. That's crazy.
Something similar like. But yeah, it's something similar like. But it's
Oh, no, you're on the other thing.
yeah, you probably know about it. Yeah,
I'm gonna put
yeah,
hold on, I'm gonna type in the private chat.
yeah. It's most likely you know. Most likely you know. So yeah. But it's gonna be definitely a hectic year, man. It's gonna be, you know what I mean? So this is gonna be fun, man. I've never done a lot that I'm doing this year. You know what I'm saying? Oh man, my son opened the door. I cannot spark this blunt with the door open. There we
Check the
go.
private chat when you get a chance.
I got you. I got you. Yeah. Yes, sir.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. And it was crazy is I know a couple of people in there that's gonna be there too. So yeah, that's the show. You was right. You was right there. But yeah, it's gonna be lit. It's gonna be lit. I was giving them advice. So I already see where this is going. If the execution is right, you guys got yourself some great content coming. So and I
Fire.
think it's straight to YouTube with this. I don't think they're gonna do no other business. I think it's straight to YouTube with this, which would be fire.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, yeah. So
I
man,
almost,
that's
I'm almost like maybe I'm gonna ride for me. I'm going with the
yeah,
kid.
man. I was looking for you, Dave, man. Like, when I saw that video drop the other day, I'm like, oh shit, my boy back outside. Yeah, man. Listen, Waving
Not
Blaze. I
yet,
miss
not.
Waving Blaze. I wake up in the morning like, where my boy Dave at? Oh man.
Look.
No
My life,
notification. What's up?
look, my life has changed. You know, wifey back at working full time. She leave the house at 7:30.
Mm,
Kids don't go back to school yet
mm.
till like Tuesday. So now I'm at home with the kids and everything else. So it's like,
Uh,
yeah, gotta sacrifice something.
my kids had this camp shit they was at. That shit about to end. This was last week out there, motherfucker. That just passed.
Uh,
So I already know what you talking about. I'm gonna have to
yeah,
try to adapt.
like it wouldn't be so bad. It wouldn't be so bad. It wasn't for the fact that I work overnight. You see what I'm saying? Like if didn't work overnight, I could still do the morning jump. It's like, all right, cool. Like, but it's because I work overnight, it makes it a little more difficult too. Because
Nah,
now,
that's
like the past 2 weeks, I'm sitting there like trying to figure out, all right, I'm gonna go lay down, get some sleep before I gotta go to work tonight, and then especially with the kids, like yeah.
yeah, yeah, man. Definitely, man. This shit, y'all. Like I said, man, this blogging shit just getting more easier. I feel more comfortable. I
Definitely.
started. I started to realize it's you can't pay attention to certain things. You know, right? Like it's just you guys
Mhm.
stay on the point you're trying to make of your blog, and you know what I'm saying. That's it. Like this ran longer, but I'm not worried about it. I stopped caring about that. You know what I'm saying? Because
Right.
people started to go by a certain format. They'd be like, yo, shouldn't do episodes more than 40 minutes. So like, what the fuck are you talking about, bro? Like the minute you put a criteria on yourself, you're not gonna get comfortable.
I think that was my issue with Waving Blade. Remember, I said, "Oh, I'm only gonna be up here for 2 hours." Like, I shouldn't have tried to put limit. I should have tried to put a limit or put a specific limit.
Hmm. You know what I'm saying? Just get comfortable. It's supposed to be your norm. Even when you want to cut out. If I had to abruptly go right now and be like, yo, Dave, I'm holler at you, mama. All right. That's what it is, right?
Yeah, and but
Yeah,
then
not
that's the thing is like I said because like what will end up happening like it's like you said when you set a specific time limit, what ends up happening like there's been a couple of times where I've been waiting, but I'm like, all right, I didn't got through everything I want to talk about. Now I'm trying to figure out how to get out the in like the first 45 minutes. How do I squeeze another hour and 15 minutes out this motherfucker somehow? Like, you see what I'm saying? Which kind of ruins it. And I'm like, when I start throwing back, I'm not gonna put a time limit. I want it, or if I am, it's gonna be like at least an hour. That way I can get other shit done in my house, And
yeah,
that's about it.
my main thing is like, yo, I got the brands. That's why you gotta go see me with the Killswitch, and you'll see me with different promotional gear and stuff like that. But it's just
Hmm.
like at the same time, it's like I'm learning my comfortable stride in this. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like once you're stride, once you're in that stride, your shit is just moving. Like I noticed like my numbers was going up with certain things, right? But I think
Right.
it comes with everything else, right? It comes with the people seeing me, and then going,
Mm-hmm.
okay, now they're attaching the history behind it. You know what
Mm-hmm.
I'm saying? Once they understand, okay, wait a minute, he ran a league for several years. Oh, the place where Jack Boy started and all that in the DMV. Like, it's certain things like Easy battled on my platform. You know what I'm saying? You got Tink the Demon, Remedy Loco, mad people that just battled on my platform and then
Mm-hmm.
like went on to do so much. But then like it's the insight I have, you know what I'm saying? Because I got the insight from a battle rapper's perspective, league owner's perspective. You know what I'm saying? I understand both facets. So I understand like I've been in all seats and I'm a fan the whole time. You know what I mean? At the same time, I'm a fan of this culture.
Right.
I'm a fan
Well,
of my craft.
and it also helps that you're on other bigger platform on bigger platforms like Quad, tuber for battle rap, like Angry Fan, like you're putting yourself out there. So of course they're gonna be like, let me go check what this brother's talking about. That all that post.
I think
See,
it's a
there it is.
connective. It's a connective, right? Like it's that as well, right?
Hold on, slow.
But then
Oh,
like
slow.
uh,
No, you can't sit on the floor. It is the table.
yeah, so like I think like you see like I love that them platforms like are welcoming to me and like I love that. That's great. Just like at the same time, I feel like everything. It's like when I became Dot Mob, right? Like you're kind of witness to everything. You see when I
Mm-hmm.
was FT Dub back then, you know what I'm saying? Then
Mm-hmm.
I stopped rocking with that group, and then now it became Dot Mob, and then start rock, you know what I mean? Like next I'm rocking with Killswitch or this, and the third, like, oh, I'll be on this league, that league, and then every step something happens. Every step. Oh, he went to RBE, battled Def the Kid, and he, you know what I'm saying? Battled on 15 Minutes of Fame, had the crazy situation with Swave, had a situation with Diverse where I grabbed him up because he smacked my hand. I yoked him up real quick. And then you see what I'm saying? Like all the situations, a classic with Ty Law, like all of these, I think like consecutively things happening is what formed what is happening. You know what I'm saying? Like
Mm-hmm.
plus like fan and them pulling me in. So they're like they look at everything connectively, like, yeah, I've been seeing this guy's name since last year and shit like that everywhere. Or even if they were just got put on them. Then you got the people who know me for years and they're like, they see that I'm getting my just due now. You know what I'm saying? So like,
Mm-hmm.
so it's like I feel like it's everything. I feel like it's everything. You know what I'm saying? I don't think it's
No,
just
that's fair.
one. Yeah. But I do think that like Quad being with like that I think being with that helps the more current fans, like the current
Yeah.
fans, the active, I want to say the active fans, because there's a lot of active good fans who like they're immediately, that's why if I could tap into that, that's great, because they're like
Mm-hmm.
so interactive. They don't mind
Right.
commenting like crazy, they don't mind sharing, they don't mind clicking the comment, I mean clicking the like button and things like that. Like some people literally are reserved in the motherfucker. They go there, they don't do nothing. Niggas won't hit a
Bruh,
like, niggas won't hit a share, niggas will never comment, they just there to
talk
listen.
about it. Like I never understood when I. That's one thing I've always understood. You watch your video, but they won't hit the like button. Like they feel like it's such a big deal, like to hit the damn like button. I'm like, hell, even if you hit the dislike button, I won't get mad. Like hit something, goddamn it. No, we're not getting no biscuits.
Yo, that's hilarious. Shit, hit the dislike if you want to.
It all works. It's all engagement. Even if you put a negative comment, Dave, you're an idiot, or like,
Facts. Good looks on the comment. Yeah, that's such a.
I won't
That's
even.
such
I,
a
I won't even get mad. I wouldn't even get mad if I got negative comments like post live. Like at least it shows that there's engagement.
nah. I usually like. See, like, don't get me wrong. Yo.
You here? I'm good.
Oh yeah. I was like, don't get me wrong, but like, a lot of these fans, man. I just be like, y'all some special people, man. Like, yeah, y'all might be some real special people behind this. So maybe y'all shouldn't be commenting because sometimes they might not say the best things. So leave it there. Leave it there.
I don't,
Because
look,
like sometimes I know what you mean by bad comment. But like
mhm.
sometimes it'd be like off the wall comment. Like I said, man, sometimes it's too much. It's like, yo, what are you? Like this comment's cool. The J Biz, oh, you're an idiot. Cool. All right, you call me, which I completely think you're wrong. I could deal with that.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, complete, but like a complete hate is different. Like, it's like, what the fuck?
But see, I again, even with me, I wouldn't even care because I'm like, hey, look, you watched it. That's all I give a fuck about. You gave me an engagement. Thank you, appreciate you. I can, and then it's like, yeah, I also look at things differently when it comes to stuff like this. I'm like, not everybody is gonna like or agree with or this, that, or third, but it's like, how am I ever gonna get better if you don't get negative feedback? Even if somebody says fuck you, you're a fucking idiot, David, this, that, and third, that's cool. I'll sit there and comment back. Why do you think I'm a fucking idiot? I will go back and figure out what to figure it out. That's cool. I don't mind that. I will take the engagement. Don't give a fuck.
Man, I ain't gonna lie to you, man. I just want the good interactions. I want the fans who's gonna really want to stick with you. You know what I'm saying? I want those guys who's really gonna want to like stick with you and listen to what you really got to say, man. And that's it,
Yeah,
man. They'll stay through your growth. They'll be like person. They see your evolution. They add to it. You know what I'm saying? So,
mhm.
but like I said, man, those are the best fans. I don't want really troll fans. That's like saying, would you? Damn, I guess I could understand you though, because if you say like, would you want 1 million troll fans? I'd be like, I guess it's still 1 million views.
Like I said, that's still engagement
but,
as well.
but I think to the point where it's as long as it's not destructive, I guess you do make sense, because really there's people whose whole fan base just hates them. Like it's just like their whole fan base hates them. It's all it is. It's just they're just going up and getting hated on the whole time. Like,
I mean, but even like if you go like the guys like Destiny or like the Kai Cenats or even like Moist Critical, right? They'll have people when they post videos, they'll have people that agree with them and this, that, and the third, but then they'll have their troll fan base that goes over there just to troll them and talk shit to them and say, Destiny, you're an idiot, or yeah, I don't know what you were thinking. Like they're there. Like it's like, hey, cool. What they do? They be like, all right, cool. It is what it is. Say what you want. I don't like. They don't care. Like again, it's the engagement. That's all you really care about.
yeah.
As long as you're not trying to, as long as you ain't trying to threatening my kids and family in the comments, I don't care what you say about me in the comments. But I can't even get hate comments. That's the fucked up part.
Yeah, that's crazy. I can't get hate comments. No,
Yeah.
I think you need to. I think a lot comes from where you're trying to where you're posting it. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
Where are you placing it? You're not
Just
in a lot of
yeah, I don't promote shit.
yeah.
I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, you got to be on. You got to do all of that. Tag people. I just started doing that. My numbers went up. No cap to you. I started tagging Vodafly, all these niggas in a tweet with the shit. Look at my numbers. I got a couple hundred views. It's getting up there. Getting up there. Some recognition. Because all it takes is 1 or 2 retweets. Once 1 or 2 people retweet you, you know what I mean? From there, it's a wrap. Hold up. Let me see. Is that another Dave? Hold up. What's going on, Dave? Is another you?
I accidentally clicked out like an idiot.
All right.
Get rid of the other one.
All right. I booted it. Nigga. Why he came back? Wait a minute, what? It's still there? Okay, all right.
Yeah, just leave it there if I get it.
All right. But yeah, man, like, yeah, pretty much, man, this shit is can't lie, this battle rap shit is cool, man. This battle rap shit is cool right now.
You got 5 minutes? I gotta ask you a question.
Yeah. What's up?
Gritty, right? This called Gritty Kaboom battle. Do you feel like Gritty has to win this battle?
I feel like everybody has to win this because it's New York versus Philly. So it's like I feel like this is bigger than just the artist and this whole card. I feel like every card is like it's almost like everybody got the jersey of their city on, you know what I mean? And it's like, oh, y'all gonna get this championship, right? It's like New York versus Philly right now. This isn't just This isn't just Head Ice versus Hollow Man. This isn't just P versus Reed. You know what I'm saying? This is you standing for your state. Nigga, if you go around your state, niggas gonna be like, yo, son, you fucking lost to them Philly niggas. Nigga, fuck wrong with you? Like forever, I'm gonna let these niggas hear it. Gwitty better not lose. Head Ice better not lose. That's the mentality of the city you from. Like, man, they probably on Reed like, nah, ain't that Reed? You better not lose to this P, nigga. You better not lose this P. You know what I'm saying?
No, because I feel like even outside of the fact that it's a Philly versus New York concept, right? I feel like Gwitty and Mike P specifically, they have the most pressure on them for two reasons, and they each for one reason each, right? So like with Gwitty, is like, all right, Gwitty, you know, everybody's seen you're battling Kaboom, and a lot of people don't have said Kaboom's not been that great. We're gonna be honest, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And so, you know, and even when your battle was announced, you know, a lot of people were like, yeah, because it's Goody and Kaboom, you know.
Yeah.
But it's like with Goody, it's like, all right, Goody, you're active out here on social media, everywhere else, you know, you're pretty much the self-proclaimed icon of bags and bodies, more or less. You see what I'm saying? So I feel like the pressure is on for you to go up there. Even if you don't, you can't. I don't feel like Woody can get washed or be terrible in this Kaboom battle. Because like, to be honest, looks wise, it's probably going to be one of his biggest battles because of the fact of all the eyes are going to be on Trenches 2 because of Trenches 1. You know, it's getting the momentum from Trenches 1. So, and it's like, you know, you get, not only do you get the stamp from Hitman, who's arguably one of the biggest battlers in battle rap. Now you also got the stamp from one of the newest star, one of the biggest stars in the current battle rap, which is easy because he put you on he called, like, according to his words, he called you to put you on the card.
I think we should get this correct though. Hitman Holla is the biggest artist in battle rap. Like there's no like one of he is, but yeah, but
bigger than Cassie?
Yeah.
Okay, fair enough. But like I said, it's like so you got these two of the biggest stars in battle rap, pretty much stamping you. The pressure is on for you, on for you right now, Gritty. You got to go out there and go crazy on Kaboom. You know. I don't think, and even though I don't want him. You can't afford to have a debatable with Kaboom unless Kaboom is just going crazy. Like Kaboom all of a sudden just turns fire. All right, cool. It is what it is. You have a debatable. That's cool, but you can't go out there and just think up the battle. Like, no, we can't do that, Gritty. I need you to focus. You know, and then like even with Mike P and Rosenberg, it's just like, you know, all right, Mike. We heard about your transgressions that you've had with URL and everything else. So now you're on this card with Trenches. Now people are going to watch you to see, okay, what can you do when you don't have the machine, when you're not on the machine? And because of the fact that everybody's going to be watching you and watching everything you do in this battle, because they're going to be like, yo, if you stink up the battle, or if he gets washed badly by Rosenberg, it ain't gonna look too good for him, especially after that whole URL rant that he had, you know. Because it's like if he gets washed, everybody's gonna turn. Everybody's gonna be like, oh, see, now you wonder why you won't get in the car that you were. You wonder why you wasn't on something right. You wonder why you could battle this person. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So.
I just feel like this. Mike P, I agree. A lot of pressure because you decided to leave the URL after what you felt was you being treated unfairly, which I believe is bullshit. Sorry, I don't know if you want to talk about that on the side, but I believe it's bullshit. You want to complain about shit, and really, there's so many rappers out here who would love to be in your position, Mike P. So that's a cap. The URL doesn't give as much shots to a lot of people to be on that big stage. You on caffeine so much. You're really like a spoiled kid right now. That's just to me. But you went and left. My thing is you just better kill. Not saying that you can't, because Mike P is fucking dope, but he got to kill. So you got to stay consistent with it, and you got to be, you got to draw your fan base somehow. Like, make sure that the people, you know what I'm saying, really like rock with you and that shit, man. I think it'll work for him. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of artists have left, came back, Chef Trezes and shit like that. Certain people left, came back, went to other leagues, this, that, and the third. So it's not like Mike P is never gonna be on URL again. I just think that the pressure's more on Mike P. Gwitty, the reason why I feel like Gwitty, man, Gwitty is literally, I feel like a few big battles away from establishing himself. It's not because battle rap isn't win or lose. Daylight proved that shit long time ago, right?
Right.
Daylight
Popularity
said that
contest.
shit. Yeah, it's a popularity contest. So like, I feel like Gwitty's established, bro. Gwitty is a brand. Gwitty is like that. Remember what we said? Remember you said the negative attention? There's a lot of people who hate Gwitty. There's a lot of people who like Gwitty.
Right.
That Gwitty has became a star in this that transcends his wins or losses. I cannot cap to you. Gwitty could lose his next 3 and still be in demand to be booked.
I think that has to do a little bit with DNA Truth using him in all his videos.
But you gotta admit, he fucking markets it like a genius.
Yeah.
We cannot be mad at the marketing genius of that. Like, he comes up with his own sayings. If I say we naming albums, you know what I'm saying.
Right. He's got Gwitty is literally has developed his own cult following.
That's exactly, bro. That's once you've done that, it's like being a popular YouTuber, whether you bad for it or not, or if it's mixed reviews on you, right? It's like you still have success. I feel like Gwitty's success. Think about it. Everything Mike P has done is because of URL. Gwitty hadn't been on URL like that.
Yeah.
And accomplished, I want to say, more.
That's a fair assessment.
Do you think that? I mean, Gwitty battled Ness. He's battling names. He's got Head Ice right now. He's got Head Ice. He's on the Kaboom card with Mike P and them. On Bags and Bodies. He's battled tons of names. Cortez. He just battled Cortez on the card. I battled Ty Law.
Right.
Gwitty is lit without URL. Right now, Mike P's cry is about URL.
Yeah.
Who basically made him. That's crazy. That's why it's different. I wouldn't put them in the same bracket. I wouldn't even say Gwitty needs to win this, even though he needs to win this because of New York shit. But what I mean is, Gwitty's still gonna be Gwitty. If Mike P lose this bad, ooh, man, it's gonna get ugly.
Hey Mike, if you lose the battle, just start saying stuff about black people. You'll be all right.
No, that would be the worst thing to do right now. Definitely be the worst thing to do right now, man. Oh man. Yo, man, what do you do you see what I mean though? Like, do you kind of agree with me? Like, Gwitty's still gonna be Gwitty.
Yeah.
I feel like Gwitty's still gonna be Gwitty. Yo, I told you, Gwitty can lose all, and I don't want. I'm not saying it because I want to. Gwitty can lose all 3 of these battles we mentioned that he's in or whatever. Yeah. All these battles he in. He's on the Summer Love too. I don't know how he's balanced so much. He's on the Summer Love versus Eliza Versa. You know what Eliza Versa is, right?
Yes, I love Eliza Versa.
Yo, he's on Summer Love versus Eliza Versa. Then he's battling Head Ice. Then he got the Trenches. He got all that shit within like a month span, bro.
Jesus.
3 big 3-rounders. That's crazy, right?
Yeah.
That's crazy. Like, I gotta give him props, man. Gwitty he's working. Yeah, like
I
Gwitty's
mean,
not even complaining. He's not even complaining about nothing. You see Gwitty on blogs, he's like, yeah, y'all living a great life, nigga. I'm in Vegas or something. I'm in niggas in different places. I'm in the mansion, y'all, in Atlanta. I'm like, yo, this nigga Gwitty. I'd be like, yo, Gwitty, where you at? This nigga. And we be on private calls. Gwitty's my guy, man. So I believe me and Gwitty be chopping. I be like, yo, where the fuck you at now? They be like, I'm in Ohio. I'm in just say random places. Gwitty is lit. I can't cap. Gwitty is he just got paid for hosting the event. Just hosting in Buffalo, some event out there.
all he had to do was
Mike,
host and do the ad-lib. Like, and then that's the other thing. Like, you know how a lot of people book it at this point just for the ad-lib because it's like it's gonna hype up the ad-lib. Like, it really will.
yeah.
Like, imagine battling. Like, imagine if you're on a picture this. You're on a big stage and Goody's on there, and you somebody hits a haymaker with Goody behind on their corner, and you just hear Goody say, "What else?" Like, that's gonna shake the fucking building. It is.
Nah, that's a fact. My guy Corey Bars just hit me. We gonna chop it.
Corey got bars.
Yeah.
I haven't seen him in a minute. Didn't he change his YouTube name?
Yeah, I think it's lavish lifestyle. Yeah, he got like a different yeah, he be doing some dope little music videos and shit. He just said he want to chop it with me. We're gonna chop it though.
Okay.
Probably get something going. That'd be fire.
Shout
But
out to
yeah,
Corey
man,
Bars.
like I definitely say like Mike P, man, he's definitely one of those he's in trouble with this. He gotta win. He's one of the gotta wins, even outside the whole card premise and everything. He gotta win this shit.
It's brought up Corey got bars. It makes you realize, like, Corey really started back in the day, like not too
Oh
long
wow.
after the Jay Blacks and them. Like, you see what I'm saying? And then it's like, and then it's like he's pretty much gone from battle rap. And then it's like, I'm looking at what was it? Remember Sun God? Sun God was around for a minute. He left. It's like, dog, like these were guys that were actually they weren't the angry fans of the J Blacks and the Battle Troops and the DMEs, but they still did, good content more or less. You see what I'm saying? It's like now these brothers just out of there. Like I've been told Sun God plenty of times, like, yo, Sun God, when you gonna come back to battle rap? Stop the madness. Like, nah, man, I don't know. Want to do it or not? Da da da. Like, hey, whatever. Like that.
Yeah. So yeah, now my fault. I just had to answer him about something. Yeah, so it looks like listen, it looks like we might have an interesting blog later coming out. We definitely gonna chop on that.
Okay.
An interesting blog later coming out. Very interesting. So, definitely, I think it's gonna expound on our conversation here, actually. So, yeah, we definitely going. Yeah, battle rap. Listen, right now, battle rap is like this, right? Let me to explain it. Battle rap is, I think it's at a cleansing point of problems, right? Like everybody's expressing themselves. You got Mike P, you got everybody. Everybody's breaking down their issues and shit like that. And the culture gonna back you if you got merit, right? Like that's why I feel like, yeah, it only backs you if you got merit, right? Like the none shit was backed up for a day. Then it was like, fuck out of here. There's like, you know what I'm saying? You think the workers that got Jeff Bezos' number from motherfucking Amazon? It's like sometimes, you know what I'm saying, people just throw your plight down and smack that bitch to the floor. So like,
hell, I got Uber Eats number.
I feel like this though, like, man, everybody needs to be. I think stop trying to do political answers and be genuine, man, because the world really gonna see genuine and shit, and it gotta be a very logical reaction, man.
Right.
I don't like it. To me, it's scary that, like, let's say they heard my what I said, and they didn't really take that seriously. That means you really did not even, like, you're not really remorseful. Like, how? You don't want that problem to stop for real.
Right.
You're in here for a different reason.
Right.
You're infiltrating this culture, maybe purposely with that agenda. Right? Is it is it illogical to say that, right? Like, they had somebody infiltrate?
No, I get what you're saying.
If there's let's say there's a racist battle rap group out there, you think that it's logical, right? Like, we'll have one of our guys infiltrate and be a sort of a figure in that community. And think about it, like,
you saying there's a BRKKK? That's crazy.
Yeah. Wow. How does that? Yo, that don't sound. Does that sound crazy?
It sounds wild. That sounds wild. but you never.
No, but hold up. Yeah,
you never know.
If this is an industry now, it's not like this ain't lucrative,
right?
And they infiltrate all forms of our lucrative. Come on now, bro.
Yeah.
Come on, bro. It's like saying there's no racism in hip hop. There's no racism in hip hop. It's hip hop music. There's no racism in it.
That's a fact. There isn't.
What?
Yo, kids are hilarious. She ate the breakfast, right? She ate the egg, right? Then she turned around, turned the chair around, turned it around, went to go back in the back to go finish watching TV, and left the bowl and the fork on the chair. I'm like, you know what? I don't like you, child. Yeah, teacher.
Huh?
You know what? As long as y'all back there out the way, I don't care.
Kids, right?
Yeah.
Nah, man. Listen, man. My kids do some crazy things all day, bro. Not gonna lie to you, all day. I don't think I might be able to beat your stories. I think I could beat your stories. I'm sorry, but yeah, I'm gonna get ready to cut this live short though, Dave, man. I definitely got to make a few calls. Got to chop it up on a few things, man. And yeah, it's good. Listen, pay attention to the live later. I'm already seeing that there's gonna be some crazy things that's about to go.
I'm gonna try to, man. You know, I gotta get some sleep. So I gotta be back to work tonight.
Nah, facts. And, you know, catch up with it when you can. But yo, Dave, it's always ill having you, bro. You know that. You always bring great dialogue, my friend. And plus, you know what I'm saying? We big wave around here. You know what I'm saying?
That's right.
So, you know what I'm saying? Plus, you know what I mean? Our clone is doing good out there. Greg is doing.
Our clone is crazy. That was very good.
Nah, yeah, they cloned us, man. It was like, yo, the wave clone. We're gonna make a wave clone. And Greg came out of nowhere. I'm like, what the fuck is this thing? Nah, I'm joking. Nah, Greg is my guy, man. I've been running with this joke on Greg forever. Nah, but yo, man, salute Dave, man. Y'all already know how it is, man. Like, this was just a morning wake and bake type of. I missed my live yesterday. I gotta meet quota. I gotta meet my quota. I was like, oh, I missed my live yesterday. It's bullshit. So I might have to do some double uploads today or something. I might have to chop up one of them videos and, you know what I mean, or put some promo vids up. But yo, salute to everybody, man. Yo, Dave, you already know you like family. Wave and Blaze podcast, man. If y'all don't go to exclusive battle league and subscribe, I don't even fuck with y'all niggas. Word up. Shoot me the fade when you see me. Like, you know what I'm saying? Shoot me. Nah, yeah, man. So salute, bro. Yo, let them know anything you want if you want to close out, bro.
Nah, you got it. It's your show, sir.
All right, man. So salute my guy Dave, man. I'm about to get to play this goddamn promo vid that I got here of my greatness. You know what I mean? I play my clips. Salute to y'all. .mall. You know what I'm saying?
Sword trap, recoil ain't in a knife stroke, is a drawback. So knuckle up or just bitch out and go fall back. Me, we could all scrap. Load to a fall clap, swing to a draw crack. Shells on the floor mat. Old school Keenan and Gale. I'm with all that.
What's really scary about a killer is if he's intelligent. No country for old men, that's why I make them look irrelevant. If I body you, I'll melt the gun down, destroy the evidence, then mold the metal to a chain and where your body is attached.
If I'm robbing you, you won't see a face or have a glance. Yo, we don't.
Yo, niggas with their phone crazy.
Yo, wow. I'm gonna keep doing my thing, but like the gun, I should keep it with the phone and keep it ringing.
Two pussy for pistol use. This a big death. I got faith on my hook. They'll be missing you. Being gangster ain't the wild. Niggas get gay.
It's an old school machete. I get to hacking like a computer geek. Jam it down her throat, she look at you gaga. Roll up on her and bust it on her like a drive-by. It's John Doe, cause there ain't a bad boy in the head of Sean Combs.